What is up, my guys? Today we are going to be playing Pillars of Eternity, the entire collection. We'll get to the White March. I plan on doing everything. White March is a bit away still. I think it's like 40 hours of content in the main game. In the White March is like an extra 20 or something. I don't know too much about it. I have played this game before. I played it on hard difficulty. It was pretty hard. It wasn't too bad though, but I never did finish it. So today we're going to be starting from scratch. We're actually going to be doing a normal difficulty, but on like the permadeath mode. So it's gonna be hard. It's gonna make us think. It won't be too bad. It won't be too bad unless it is, and well, that'll suck. Normal, Trial of Irons, permadeath. Except, let's go. We're gonna win this time. All these episodes are probably gonna be about like 30 minutes, I'd say. Roughly around there. Sometimes it might be less, sometimes it might be more. But I'm actually excited to finally be able to beat. I'm gonna beat this game finally. The reason I stopped before, I had it on my laptop, and my laptop just was not the greatest. It was not I still had fun playing the game.
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night.
We're gonna listen to this.
Their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
And that is where we start the game. Done. So I think we get to make our character right after this. Yeah, here we go. So we're going to be a man, because I'm a man. Race. Next, my bad. Last time I went with a godlike, I did what was it? A moon godlike, what this guy is currently. And I did kind of a berserker thing, but I want to change things up. So each of the races give bonuses, so I think we'll decide, excuse me, what class we're going to be first, and then go back to here. Yeah. Alright. Nope, I don't want to be a dwarf. Let me choose the class. Alright. Resolve, might. Do I want to be melee, magic? What? I forget the classes. We're just going to go next, find out the classes. Let's see here. Barbarian, Chanter, Cypher, Druid, Fighter, Monk, Paladin, Priest, Ranger, Rogue, and Wizard. See, I actually know you get a Wizard really early on in the game, and he's an okay one, so as much as I like spellcasters, I don't think we'll be a Wizard. Cypher is something that's kind of cool, and it kind of fits the vibe of what your character is in the game anyway. Let's see. A recent discovery in the Eastern Reach, Cyphers were once called Brishalgwyn, Mind Hunters, by the Glanfathans. Cypher has the ability to, oh my gosh, I cannot talk, ability to directly contact and manipulate another person's soul and psyche, using an ally's or enemy's essence as the focus for their magic. Though most Cyphers are still found in the Eastern Reach, practitioners of the techniques have spread throughout the known world. They're gaining acceptance over time, but are generally distrusted, especially by the uneducated. Starting ability, power. Cyphers can directly target allies and enemies with powerful soul-focused effects. These powers cost focus, which Cyphers build up through the use of their soul whip. I think they're like kind of spellcaster support and melee at the same time. To gain like power, they have to do melee damage. And then with their focus and stuff, after doing melee damage, they can cast their spells. I've always liked druids in games. Kind of want to be kind of beefy. We get a pretty sick fighter in the game, so we're not going to be a fighter. I don't like the whole chanter thing. That's basically the bard of this game. It's the chanter. Barbarians, pretty simple. It's a barbarian. All the rest, you know, easy. I'm thinking we might be a cipher. I thinking that's what we'll do. I saw another video though, and he was a cipher. I want to see something that I haven't really seen before. I mean, everyone's done it, obviously, all of them. What does a monk do? Monks belong to a variety of fighting orders, blah blah blah. You can read that if you want, just pause the video. I'm gonna scroll down here and see what they do. Oh, so as they're damaged, they generate. They have a lot of health, they got good endurance, very high accuracy, very high deflection. Monk sounds kind of cool. So they get more powerful the more damage they take. They're kind of like a frontliner kind of guy. Probably like an off tank, if I was to guess. I like being a beefier character. And if I'm taking too long to decide what I want to be and all that stuff, you guys can always just skip ahead to where the, you know, gameplay actually begins. I think I'd go Cypher. Cypher sounds pretty cool. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna choose our race now, based on what a Cypher needs. I think it's a stealth bonus to stealth, lore, and mechanics. Endurance very low, health is low, accuracy is average, deflection is average. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Human, resolve, might. We're gonna want dexterity -1. We might have to go elf, I think would be good. Sleight of hand, fast reactions, and command effects, all the characters' action speed with attacks, spells, and abilities. That might be good. Lies, combat, accuracy, reflex. Elf might be useful. Oh, what is this man? Resolve, godlike. Oh, the intellect I think is character's logic and reasoning abilities and interactions. It can be used for deduction and sudden realizations. It can will defense, influence duration, and areas effective abilities and talents. That actually might be useful for a cipher. So does anyone else have a bonus to intellect? Because I feel like dexterity is nice because it increases my cast speed. We're going to be, you know, a more damaging support guys. We want to be able to cast fast. And hitting faster would help with getting my focus up, I would assume. Oh, this guy gets dex and that's perfect, actually. Next. Well, that looks kind of sick, not going to lie. Death godlike and most destructive of the kind. Strange heroes cover their eyes, my bad, or in some cases entire face, giving them a sinister appearance. The gross are transparent for the godlike but opaque from the outside, hiding their features. Death godlike are commonly killed at birth because many cultures consider them to be harbingers of doom. Death's usher when death godlike attack an enemy with 25% or less endurance, their damage is increased. When below 50% endurance, fire godlike glow like metal in a forge, gaining damage reduction and doing a small amount of fire damage. I don't feel like we will be in melee very often. So this heals me and my allies. I remember that because I played this in. Grants bonus when endurance is below 50%. Kind of looks cool. I mean, this guy looks really cool. This guy, the Moon God, like, I feel like, though. Every encounter, when reduced below 75, 50, and 25, waves of healing that restore endurance to them and their allies. That's actually, I feel like that's so good. I feel like it is it not? Because, like, if I'm getting attacked, I'm going to probably be in the back. That's a bad thing. You know, everyone's going to be close to dying, and then I'll heal everyone up. And it'll heal me too. I think I'll go Mughal. I like how they look. I know I went with them last time, but I think he looks cool. We would choose the body size. Not that big. We're pretty squishy. So I'm gonna choose like a more slim frame because it fits the aesthetic, you know, of being a squishier character. I'm not like front lines or anything. I've got low health, low armor. I think I'll go elf. I could do dwarf or Orlan, but that's just way teeny. The guy has no shoulders. I love it. Next, Cypher. We're doing a Cypher. Oh shoot! Now we have to choose powers. I forgot about this. Cyphers can directly target allies and enemies with powerful soul-focused effects. These powers cost focus, which Cypher builds up through the use of their Soul Whip. I wonder if it has to be a melee weapon they can use with a Soul Whip, or if I could, like, pick up a gun or a bow of some sort. I wonder if that would work. I don't know. We'll find out. What does this do? Creates a toxic physical manifestation of the mutual antipathy between the Cypher and the enemy target. Enemies caught in the path between the two suffer corrosive damage. Beam, 31... user plus 25. So I take damage as well. Interesting. This might take a while, so as I said again, you guys can always skip ahead. I'm clicking this. I want to see what this does. There we go. Blinds and dazes. Foe AoE blinded for 10 seconds. That's pretty good. Knocks prone for 3 seconds. That's real good. Mind Wave. I like that. There's a lot of them though, so I'm gonna check all of these. I'm sorry, guys. That's a lot of damage. It's an AoE. It transforms the outer shell of an allied target's soul into energy, releasing an electrical burst around them. Character standing in the area. Shock damage. Area effect allied target. So I don't. It's just a faux AoE. There's no friendly AoE. I don't think it would hurt us. Assails the target's grasp on reality, frightening and confusing them. That's good, but it's only one. I like AoE spells. Charmed for 10 seconds. Oh. So we get control of Whisper of Treason of somebody. That's pretty sick, actually. We get to choose two. I'm thinking we'll go because it hits for damage, and then against the foes, it'll knock them prone for 3 seconds, and that's really good. Eye Strike. It'll blind, which is really nice. But this is like, I feel like this is really good because you get damage plus, you know, it's crowd control. You don't have to deal with one for a while. And there's another person on your team to help tank or take some damage. I think I'll do that. Mind Wave and Whisper of Treason. Can I choose more than one? Next, no. Oh, now we get to choose our attributes. See, perfect. Look at that. Intellect and dexterity. I guessed perfectly on this. I'm so freaking smart. It makes me happy. What's the max? 19. I guess 18 is the max, but we got a bonus. 1. Yeah. Huge area effect. Huge. Oh, so it ups our duration. That's actually amazing, especially for like our charm ability and our prone ability. That's actually really good. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. So this we can attack faster. I'm pretty sure. With all attacks, yeah, spells and abilities. Perfect. That's actually, I like that. We're gonna bump that up too. Well, look at that. Would you look at that? We're already out. Oh, what? It represents a character's physical and spiritual strength, brute force, as well as their ability to channel powerful magic. During interactions, it can be useful for next brute force. Both damage and healing, as well as fortitude. Oh, dang. So this is actually a really important one as well. Crap. Is perception that important? Yeah. I want to be able to hit stuff. Resolve, is that important? Yeah. Dang. Concentration, so if I get hit, I could still keep casting. I don't really want to lower that. Constitution. That's just pure health, I think. We're gonna lower that to like 16. We're gonna lower that to like 16. We're gonna bump that up to 15. That seems pretty even. Because I don't like min-maxing stuff. Because then, if I bump this down to give myself more power, you know, I could get one shot at it or something like that. I am playing on an easier difficulty, though. So, but I am also playing on Trial of Iron. So I really don't want to die. Because if I die, that's it for this playthrough. So yeah. So I want to keep my defenses up. I don't really want to go below 10. To be 100% honest. See, that'll give us really good control, AoE, whatever. That'll allow us to cast fast. And what is that? Some defense. That is our damage. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I think that's good. Next. What? Back. When did I do that? There we go. 16, 16, 16. Very nice. 16, 10, 16, 10, 16, 10. I like that. Very symmetrical. Oh, and then we get another bonus. Resolve, Dex. Are any of them intellect? Old Valia. Constitution, might, perception. We're gonna go Old Valia. It matches our guy as a smart dude, you know, uses his brain. Once the crown jewel of the southern seas, Old Valia is now crumbling remnants of an empire of warring merchant nations. Counting many humans and dwarves among their ranks, the Old Valian countries are still forces to be reckoned with and are proud of their rich cultural heritage. Sure, and my guy's a merchant anyway. He's traveling with the merchant caravan. Works well. I like it. I like it. We're smart. We do things. We do things here. Next. Not done. Oh, and then we... Ooh. I forgot about the backgrounds, to be honest. You've lived a lot... excuse me. You've lived your life amongst the nobility... Wait, what does lore even do? So to activate scrolls, higher level scrolls, colonist survival, damage reduction, healing multiplier. So this is for camping. If I remember correctly, the Didn't the Ciphers get a bonus to stealth anyway and mechanics? Didn't they? I think. This is for traps. I like the idea of a sneaky kind of guy. Traps and stealth. Because I'll be scouting and stuff. We don't need athletics. Second wind ability. Oh, actually, that's actually a really good ability. Everyone should at least have 1 point of athletics and just for second wind. I remember this. Because it heals you. Like, if you reach 0 on endurance, it'll, like, bump it back up to half. It's really good. Lore and mechanics. Merchant would go well with our, whatever I picked, I forgot. The thing before this. Yeah, that's for scrolls and stuff. I want to go with something like that would actually be really useful. So mechanics would, I mean, I guess technically would stealth really be all that useful for me? You know, am I really going to be stealthing off all by myself? Am I? So merchant actually might be a really good idea. Because I'm a squishy man. I'm a squishy little wizard boy. I don't think I'll really be stealthing off by myself. I never really did stealth in my last playthrough either. So I don't think we'll actually go for stealth. Stealth, hunter. Because all it does is allow you to get closer to guys. Yeah. And not everyone in your party is going to be stealthy. And you're always traveling in a party. So I don't really think it's worth it. So I think I'm going to go with merchant, lore, and mechanics. Pick locks. And use scrolls. If I'm ever in a pickle, I can use a scroll. Excuse me, I'm just burping all over the place. Next. Color, I love the color blue. Our primary color is going to be dark blue. Dark blue, I like that. Ooh, I actually really like that color. This one's really nice. Secondary, I'm not about that purple. I like gray. I like gray colors. Give me some gray. 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 I feel like that matches. That looks good. Facial hair, none, because I'm a magical man. Oh, that looks very interesting. That one looks lame. I'm thinking either that one or this one. My guy looks significantly cooler. I feel like this. He just looks freaking amazing. To be 100% honest, we're going with that. Why is my... What? Back? What happened? What is going on? Okay. Okay. Oh, I need to choose my head. Oh. That one looks like exactly like the other one. Not a man. I'm a godlike. Oh, there's 99 of them. This might have been a mistake. Hold on, guys. That's a female. I'm a man. I'm a man and proud of it. I'm a strong, independent man. So these... That looks closest to my guy, but it doesn't look exactly like him. We're gonna go with that one, I suppose. Why don't they have like both of them except the one I have? That's so dumb. next.
Yeah? Watch and learn. Yeah! I'll take a peek.
These voices are loud.
Mm-hmm.
But that is a smooth voice.
Watch and learn. Show him how it's done!
I feel like that's how you talk.
Keeping an eye out.
Oh my. That sounds like Matthew Mercer from Critical Role. If any of you guys... Does he? I'm pretty sure some of the Critical Role people played in this game, but Mercer didn't, did he?
What is it? Now I am the leader of the group.
This is 100% Matthew Mercer. I know his voice. If I'm wrong, I'm going to feel so stupid, but this totally sounds like him, does it not?
A blade in the dark.
It kind of makes me want to pick it just because I love that, man. I love Critical Role. I love that show. It's amazing. They're making an animated series now. And I'm absolutely hyped for it. Like, so hyped, it's insane. I want to see it so bad.
I'm here. I'm flattered.
Yeah!
Shh. I'm here. I'm flattered.
Ah!
Quietly now. I'm here. I'm flattered.
That's a good one, too.
Let's go.
Steady does it. Follow me.
I feel like since he's a cipher, he's not really... this sounds very... You know... What am I? Leader-like?
Let's go!
Definitely not that one.
Quick and quiet. Just say the word. I'll lead the way. Death to our enemies.
Let's keep quiet.
Leading the way.
Ha!
Easy now. Oh?
I want one that sounds like really laid back.
I shall lead us.
Not that one.
Let us end this. Sharp eyes and keen ears.
I mean, I kind of am a wizard, but I really like this smooth one.
Watch and learn.
Yeah!
I like that one.
Shh. I'm flattered.
I'll teach you a lesson!
We're going with smooth.
I'll take a peek.
That voice also, does it sound familiar? Can't really tell. Maybe. But this one,
Well, now I am the leader of the group.
this sounds so that sounds literally exactly like
Show him
Matthew
how it's
Mercer.
done!
What's my name gonna be? Tom. Tom the Cipher. Boom. Shakalaka bing bang. I think that's it. That's all there is to it. Next. Done. Where am I? Oh, here we go. The caravan master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods toward a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks.
Continue.
Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
That's fast. I don't want to die. And show me where those stuff
There's
are.
a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
Sounds good to me, my dude.
I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
He nods in your direction. Sparfle nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder. Where would I find these berries?
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
And what are those ruins?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear.
I'll be the effigy. I like it.
Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn. So I hear.
Who did build those ruins? Or what is this one? No. Yeah, who did build those ruins?
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Is it dangerous?
Not if
Obviously,
you
I'm
hurry
gonna
about
assume-
your business.
Okay, yeah.
And not if the weather holds up.
There's concern in his tone, but he's not elaborate. I'm assuming. What kind of weather do we get?
This
out
time
here?
of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beowulf, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never care to.
Gotcha. Sounds menacing. Hopefully, nothing happens to us. Let's see. What are these huge rocks coming out of the
They don't
ground?
got Audra where
Honestly,
you
I
come
forgot.
from?
Yeah.
Well, it
Audra.
just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
I'll go see to those berries then.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes on the length of a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's nights sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow. Sounds hardcore.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time. Sounds like she's kind of a pain, actually.
He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
Oh, thanks, Kalisha. I appreciate the support. And I'll feel safe with you around.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Kind you can afford.
Ooh.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything.
Kalisha throwing shade.
Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Bewick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Okay, that's foreshadowing right there. If I've read any books, that's some foreshadowing right there. You know what I mean?
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Nice. Let me remember the controls. Whoop. Welcome to Pillars of Eternity. If this is your first visit to the world of Eora, you may want to watch... Excuse me. These windows to become familiar with the tools and interface. I will watch them because it has been a very long time since I played this game, and I don't remember exactly everything, as you guys could probably tell during the character selection. It took me forever to make him. Of your character and up to 5 additional companions or adventurers. While the caravan is camped outside the Glanfathan ruins, Odem is assigned to Kaliska to help you. Kaliska's a... Yeah, I know. Yep, I know that. Yep. Cool beans.
Hey there.
So, it's us two. We can make formations, if I remember correctly. Right here. I'm going to do single file for now. I do not want to be in front. How do I... custom formation. What? What? Right click to modify it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna put her there. She's the frontliner.
Yeah?
I'm not. Perfect. I like that better. I will probably be listening to all... Well, not all the dialogue, obviously, but a lot of it. Can I... Yeah, that's how you pause. Just because I enjoy it.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
Most people you encounter in the world are neutral or friendly. You can talk to them, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know that. Let's go talk to him. Left click. There we go. You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by the ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road. I don't have to shave. I've got a magic glowing head. Lucky me.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
I would imagine, though, that it's probably really difficult for me to pick up chicks because I look kind of weird. So, you know, maybe not so lucky me. Heoden looks like a stud, to be honest. Let's see what you got. Oh, what is this? Gon's Pledge. That's a magic item if I remember correctly. I don't remember what it does. And a pig. Oh, that's my pet. I can put that in like the pet slot. And I'll have a little pig following me. We find camping stuff pretty easily, and especially since we're on easy mode. Lockpicks, we're gonna want all those. 38. Ah! Gimme. What am I wearing? I don't know what I'm wearing. So bear with me, everybody. Honestly, I think we'll be good. Everybody drops quite a bit of stuff. And how much? I don't even have that much money. Actually, I can't even buy freaking picks. You can take it back. How much? Where's my money? 100. Right click. Just take 2 then. I can afford to. Trade. That's all. That's all we're gonna do. All right, inventory. All right, this is all my gear. 9 damage reduction. I'm assuming is what DR stands for. What she got? Scaled 7. My armor's better. Loser. She's carrying a torch. Anyway, where's the pet slot? Right here. Now we have a pig. Crafting? I don't remember this. I do not remember this. I bet it was there probably this entire time, but I do not remember. Ring. Equip that. What's it do? Right click for details. 2 per rest. This item grants the ability to shield the wearer from myriad perils that plague the world of Eora. An aspect of the god Eothas, Gon represents the harvest of old age, symbolized here by the many interlocking sickles that form the ring. As Gon helps protect the dignity of old age, so too do his followers pledge to prevent young lives from being harvested before their time. Wait, what's it do though? Plus 15, yeah, so it does kind of heal you. It heals your endurance at least. So a cool thing about this game, see, you got health and endurance. Endurance is basically health. If it drops down to 0, you pass out. And if everyone in your party's health, endurance drops down to 0, you lose, you know. But, you know, if every time you get out of combat, your endurance regenerates back to its max. Kind of. Until it gets below, your health gets below 36. Or for me, below 36. And then once your health gets, because every point of endurance lost is another point of health lost. You lose the same amount of health as you lose endurance. But since endurance regenerates, health can keep going down and health doesn't regen. If that makes any sense. I don't know if it did. But yeah, that's about that. There's our pig. Awesome.
Yeah.
Can I select him? No, he just follows me. Actually, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. I'm about out of time. I'll be trying to exploration is keen, but I know. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm out of time. I will be posting an episode every single day, or at least almost every single day as I can. I'll probably miss a few days here and there. I am in college, have a bunch of stuff going on. But if you did enjoy this video, leave a like and even subscribe if you enjoyed it a whole bunch. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see ya next time.